Runners hit the pavement Sunday morning for the Chicago Marathon. Thousands from across the country are participating.
And it took a lot for some of them to get here. Our Darius Johnson is along the route for us. And Darius, you spoke to two people who've really endured a lot.
Jim and Marie, good afternoon to you both. I think the theme for this year is resilience, because that's what these two runners embody. Whether it was the first who had to overcome a scare just to do what he loves, or it was the other one who dodged Hurricane Milton just to be able to make it to Chicago to cross this finish line. The stage is set for the Chicago Marathon and runners are ready.
I'm very excited. It's something I've looked forward to for a very long time.
Brooke Klinker is participating in her first Chicago Marathon. She arrives today from Florida after riding out Hurricane Milton near Orlando.
You're first thinking of what's going to happen with the storm, right? You don't know what the destruction's going to be, but then you're also like, okay, like I've been training all these months for this race and I really want to go. So yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen.
She was spared by Milton, but Hurricane Ian flooded her home 2 years ago, which is why she's running with a team known for lending a helping hand.
I am running for Red Cross this year because of what has happened in past hurricanes. I thought it was kind of a fitting charity, and I knew I wanted to kind of I'm fortunate that I didn't have the destruction. So since I am able to run and get there, I wanted to do that.
Super excited. This will be my second time doing the Chicago Marathon. So I did it back in 2022. So, 2 years later, I'm back at it.
This is Kurt Greteman. He's ready to hit the pavement in Chicago after a horrible accident on the morning of December 3rd last year in St. Louis while running with his brother-in-law.
Crossing the first mile marker, Cameron, tried to get my attention. He saw a few deer to the left of us, and I think they were startled by the crowd, and they came in. They hit me in my tailbone. Didn't see it coming. Didn't feel it at all. I was thrown 10 to 12 feet in the air and landed on the back of my head.
His skull was broken and fractured in multiple places. He lost 60% of his hearing, and nerve damage caused him to lose his taste and smell. I
was able to kind of bounce back just a few days later in the hospital from the walking element and, utilizing my extremities. But, I wasn't able to leave because of the amount of swelling and bleeding that my brain was incurring.
10 months later, he's putting one foot in front of the other, getting back to his true passion.
If I can't finish or if I don't hit the time that I want to hit, none of that matters to me at this point. It's just being able to finish, say that I was able to do it, and hopefully inspire other people to not give up when your back's against the wall.
One thing both wish they had with them this weekend is their family, whether that's Brooke's family, who's still in Florida dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, or Kurt's brother-in-law, who was with him when he was injured back in December. Again, the race is set for Sunday morning. Again, they will take off from right here at Columbus and Monroe, and you can see the stage is set as they are finishing up just the final touches here for the Chicago Marathon. We're in Grant Park. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.